Even amidst royal mourning, some truths are impossible to hide. A gathering meant for solemnity became a stage for unspoken tensions, especially for Princess Kate, whose carefully cultivated poise revealed far more than outward appearances ever could. As the royal family gathered somberly to mourn the life of the late Duchess of Kent, any indications of a firm in crisis seemed to have been temporarily halted. Despite the growing angst surrounding Prince Andrew's relationship with the late Jeffrey Epstein, as the now former Duke and Duchess of York stood among the royals on the steps of Westminster Cathedral, relations appeared cordial. Yet, there were subtle cracks in this united front facade, notably in Princess Kate's seemingly frosty attitude towards Sarah Ferguson, also known as Fergie, following the private memorial service. Striking video footage captured as the royals stood outside of the cathedral showed Kate appearing to deliberately ignore Fergie by refusing to engage in any conversation while also turning her head as she walked past. According to body language expert Judy James, Kate's deliberate evasion showed her fulfilling her role as the royal firm's protective huntress by seeking to ward off any unwanted attention and posing on behalf of her husband. The funeral service, which took place in September, came just days before Fergie was sensationally revealed by the Mail on Sunday to have apologized to Epstein in 2011 for letting him down, describing the sex offender as her supreme friend. One must wonder what kind of friendship merits such a title from a duchess. Following the bombshell revelation, she was dropped as a patron from 7 charities. The former duchess later claimed she had sent the fawning email in a bid to protect Princess Beatrice and Eugenie after a chilling phone call with Epstein. Then, on October, it was announced that Andrew was to give up his titles, including the Duke of York, meaning that Fergie, by extension, would also lose her royal title. And the shadows deepened further. Andrew could now be the first royal to be caught up in a criminal probe in more than 100 years, with Scotland Yard confirming it is actively probing claims he asked an officer to dig up dirt on Virginia Giuffre. Yet, even prior to such scandalous revelations, Kate seemed to have been already attempting to distance herself from Fergie, avoiding any eye contact or amicable small talk in spite of their physically close proximity. Explaining her mirroring of Prince William and acute perception of Fergie's presence, Ms. James told the Mail, her peripheral vision sees at first to be aware and wary of Fergie, who is moving around behind and beside her. Her closed hand and her unsmiling expression signal no desire to engage or talk here, just keep the ex-royal in sight. Perhaps, in the intricate theater of royalty, silence often speaks louder than any decree, and unspoken truths weigh heavier than any crown.